I have never photographed the Aurora, the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis, whatever you want to call it. It's very active on the north coast of Northern Ireland, but we never see it down where I live. My buddy Dan and I have talked for years about going up and photographing it, and never bothered. And then we see everybody else taking photos. We're like, ah, fuck, should have bothered, should have actually. But to this date, we've never done it. Then through a stroke of luck, twice this year in 2024, it's come to us, and it's been visible in places where you never normally see it, and that's all over the world. First time it arrived, I just went out in the garden and lay down for an hour and just watched it with my own eyes. The longer I watched it, the more vibrant and darker it got. This time round, I sort of knew it was coming. Dan and I had been chatting, and then he dropped me a message going, I can see it. So I walked out the back, yeah, I can fucking see it too. So we went out with very little planning and very little idea of what we're going to do, and went and shot the photos. Yoga mat, not being used.
Yoga mat, yeah. Not being used by me, no. What's cracking?
Yeah, do you know when you watch Storm Chasers and there's like a handful of fit young dudes in a pickup truck driving about chasing a tornado watchers?
The total
That's like this, but this is two men that climbed out their beds at 10 o'clock midweek to go and see
Lost.
Yeah, I was watching The Office. I was like,
we're in a Barbie car.
Yeah, and we are effectively in a blue Barbie car. Darkest fucking place we could possibly have gone. I was doing something earlier on. I discovered that my pocket fits an iPhone with the torch out perfectly. So now we have hands-free torch vibes going on, which is good. Oh, we're out here to take a photo with his phone.
Yeah.
So that's it basically. Bit of pink, bit of purple, bit of green. All right, got it. Let's go home. Dan and I have fucked around for so many years, talking about shooting the Aurora, and then never bother us. So this is going to be, I'm not sure what this is going to be, just a photograph of the Aurora.
This is the laziest possible way we could do this ever.
Yeah.
We have to wait for it to come to us. Should we go somewhere else or go?
I think we might as well take a shot here. Yeah, but it's like on both sides, like it's there and it's there. Yeah, because like I'm still getting it there. But like the big pink light, it's sort of focus even up. So apparently nothing focuses in the dark. It's a tricky little thing to get right because I'm pointing that way, and as you can see, it's behind me, but it's also in front of me, and it keeps fucking moving. And we're in the middle of like literally nowhere in the dark. It's a tricky little one to get right. Right, fucking City Boys on tour again. Here we go.
City Boys.
City Boys. So you can see nothing. I've got the ISO on 40,000. It seems to be. Jesus. Attempt number 2. Where are we going? The windmill, or do we go back round past?
What shade are you wearing?
Rihanna. I'm wearing Vans. So there's a spot that Dan's photographed before with this, which is the Rihanna tree, which is one of the famous things in Northern Ireland where Rihanna got her baps out in a field.
Alright, we'll go to the Rihanna tree.
It's a really fucking obvious place to go every single time. Danny Boy went there last time. We had a Aurora. So, we'll go around there and see what other nerds are standing there with cameras. No nerds about.
Not a single nerd.
It's not like this location not to have like tons of photo dweebs. I mean, I'm calling them photo dweebs. That's exactly what we're doing. Couple of lads here. Years ago, Rihanna got her baps out in a field, in a random fucking field that meant nothing to anyone. And ever since then, the tree's been called the Rihanna tree, and it's dying. What's funny is that the farmer has then added a new tree. You can't just add a new tree. That's it there in the background. Can you see it? It is there. There you go. That's it there. The wee tree. So that's sort of the frame we're going to be going for here. I'm going to go from here, Danny. Although it is things more there. Oh yeah, I see. It's more there, green there, bit of both. Bit of math involved in this, and by math I mean you point the camera and just turning around until you can see the different colors. Dude, from the right angle we'll be able to split the tree. It'd be like splitting a G but a tree with the pink and green. One real quick meter.
See how much in that?
40,000 ISO, bro.
Very nice.
It'll still be pretty fucking clean as well.
Oh yeah. That's pretty cool.
Filmed a bunch of really funny stuff there, but I turned the volume off. So none of that. You'll just have to take our word for it. That was hilarious.
It was. Nearly crashed cars. So funny.
It's currently like 12:15. Do you know how late that is?
And I gotta get up at 6.
Shot the Rihanna tree. It was fine. It was cool. It felt lazy because it's such an obvious thing to photograph. But at the same time, Daniel just said that at least we're out shooting photos. You know,
Getting the likes.
getting the shooting for the
Chasing
gram.
the likes.
Here's my question: did you shoot anything landscape?
I did actually.
Fair play.
Did you?
Of course I did. Yep. This is my thing now.
And then you crop vertical.
I'll punch it. Yeah. I'll enhance it first in Lightroom.
Camera
And I'll
chat.
add a denoise on it, and then I'll pop a donk directly on it. We're gonna go see if we can get another shot of somewhere else. Scrabo Tower, Newton Arch. You don't care. We care.
Another obvious.
A nighttime photo trip of places where we can drive directly to where we can take the photograph from.
But it's okay
Minimal
because we're out doing stuff.
Yeah.
Which we don't do.
We've come out of the closet for the night to shoot. I'm a big fan of a frame, and I've just seen a shot that I'm getting before we go anywhere. Look at this. Look at this fromage. Get your frame out. Look at that. Right in there. There's the guy with his fucking legs out. Fucking hell. If you were driving a Barbie car. My God. Like the frame thing didn't work. I couldn't be bothered focusing it. Wasn't that good of a shot.
Absolutely
It looked so good in the car, and then when I actually took the photo, I was like, oh, it just looks fish.
In RL.
But we have here, you may have seen it with the donk popped on it. Like, once I shoot with a donk in mind, especially when I'm shooting video, I'm like, when I pop the fucking 310 to Yuma LUT on this, it's gonna look legit. You know what doesn't exist at nighttime? Focus. There it is. Scribo. Yeah. That's it. Done. Where in the world?
Someone's done that.
Okay.
There's another one.
And there's Aurora shots up.
Hmm?
Right. I think that's the Aurora done. That was good. Glad we left the house to do that.
So that was the Aurora, the Northern Lights. What have I learnt from shooting the Northern Lights? Planning is key. Planning your location, planning your direction, knowing what way you're going to be facing and pointing, and working out your subject or topic, whatever it is you're going to shoot, and understand where your frame's going to be, what direction you're pointing, will help you a lot. There's a little bit of strategy involved in getting an absolute banger, unless you get complete luck. A lot of people talk online, oh, you can't see them with the naked eye. It's only through cameras or phones you can see it. I call bullshit on that, because all it takes is you to find a really dark place without a lot of light pollution and stand there for long enough, and you will see it, and the colors will be very bright and vibrant. Now, it's not going to be as bright and vibrant, but it is still very, very cool. I think the problem with it is people take photos in their phone and upload it like that's what they saw out of their back garden, which is not really necessarily true. But I think there's a difference between that and going out with a camera to try capture a piece of art and encapsulate the different color spectrums that are happening in the sky. The Aurora moves constantly. It doesn't just sit in one place. And there's a wild hue of colors, from pinks and purples, magentas, through greens and turquoise, and it sort of moves around you the whole time. So you do have to sort of be kind of ready to change and adjust your angle. And when you do see it sit there, and maybe it looks a little bit flat, hold on for a bit, because it could go through a little dull period for 5 minutes, and then just out of nowhere, just the whole sky lights up with these vibrant colors. For me, it definitely means now that I understand a little bit more about that, I might think a bit more about locations on the North Coast that I would like to photograph in the future. I'm going to write them down on a piece of paper somewhere, and then probably lose that piece of paper. You can only plan so far though. You can plan your locations, plan your direction, and you can track the northern lights as much as you can, but you're still up to the elements, because if it's overcast and cloudy, you're not going to see anything. This has been sort of a first step for me into understanding a bit more about them, and the bit that surprised me the most was the amount they move. You said up and then they're over there, and then they're back, and then they're over this way. One side's green, one side's pink. It's wild, but very, very interesting. And it was cool just to get out and shoot photographs again. I think it's been a while since Dan and I have just spontaneously got up and done that. Life has been very busy recently, so that was good fun. I hope you liked it. Let me know. Did you shoot the Aurora? Did you get any good shots? What did you think? Have you learned anything? You know, has this helped you at all? Is there anything I need to know the next time I go to shoot something like the Northern Lights? Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.